Hi, I'm Layla. I work at a marketing agency downtown, and until last week, I thought I had my life pretty much figured out. That was before my boyfriend of 3 years decided to break up with me for the dumbest reason imaginable. I met Jake at my friend's housewarming party. He was charming, with this crooked smile that made my heart skip, and we clicked instantly. 3 years together, and I've been there through everything. His layoff from the tech company, his mom's cancer scare, even that weird phase where he wanted to start a podcast about conspiracy theories. "You're the rock in my life, Layla," he used to tell me, especially after I helped him land a job at my cousin's startup last year. My best friend Mia was having coffee with me at our favorite spot when I first mentioned Trouble in Paradise. I don't know, he's been acting weird lately. Distant, checking his phone all the time. Men are like that sometimes. They go through phases. Mia stirred her latte, not looking too concerned. "Remember when Tyler wouldn't stop playing that stupid video game for like 2 weeks straight?" Tyler was Jake's best friend since college. Nice guy, but with the emotional intelligence of a potato. "Yeah, but this feels different. Last night, he didn't even want to watch our show. Said he was too tired, but then stayed up texting someone." "Have you asked him about it?" "Every time I bring anything up, he gets defensive. Says I'm overanalyzing." Later that week, I ran into Camila, Jake's sister, at the grocery store. We'd always gotten along well. She was the first person in his family to really accept me. "Layla, how are you? How's my brother treating you?" "Honestly, I'm not sure. He's been acting strange." Camila gave me this look I couldn't quite read. "Strange how?" "Just distant. Like he's pulling away." She hugged her arms to her chest. "That doesn't sound like him. You two have always been solid." At work the next day, my coworker David noticed I was distracted during our team meeting. "Earth to Layla, you okay?" "Yeah, just relationship stuff." "Trouble with Prince Charming?" "Something like that." David leaned in. "Look, I know it's not my business, but you've seemed down all week. If you need someone to talk to..." I appreciated David's concern, but I wasn't ready to unpack my relationship issues at work. Little did I know I'd be sobbing in the break room just 2 days later. That night, Jake came over to my apartment. I'd made his favorite dinner, lemon garlic chicken with roasted potatoes, hoping to reconnect. "We need to talk." 4 words no one ever wants to hear. I felt my stomach drop. "About what?" "About us? About this relationship?" I put down my fork. "What about us? I just... I think you're too invested in this relationship." I nearly choked. "Too invested? What does that even mean?" "You're always planning things, always wanting to know where I am, who I'm with. It's suffocating." "Suffocating? Jake, I'm your girlfriend. Of course I care about our future and what you're doing." "See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. You're too intense. I need space." "Space? Or a breakup?" He wouldn't look me in the eye. "A breakup." I sat there, stunned. 3 years. 3 years of supporting him, loving him, being there through every crisis, and he was breaking up with me because I was too invested? Is there someone else? God, Layla, no. This is why I'm ending things. You're paranoid. But as he gathered his things to leave, his phone buzzed on the counter. I glimpsed the notification before he snatched it away. A message from someone named Rebecca. I'd never heard him mention a Rebecca before. And just like that, my world imploded. 3 years, gone. For the dumbest reason imaginable. Or maybe, as I was beginning to suspect, not the real reason at all. I found Jake's phone in my drawer the next morning. He'd left it when he came for his gaming console last week. The screen lit up with notifications. Rebecca. "Miss you already. Can't wait for tomorrow night." Rebecca. "Should we tell people soon? Tired of sneaking around?" My hands shook as I unlocked his phone. Same passcode, my birthday. How ironic. I scrolled through messages with this Rebecca person going back 2 months. Layla's so clueless. She thinks I'm at the gym right now, lol. There were messages to Tyler, too. Dude, Rebecca is amazing. Nothing like Layla. Layla's always on my case about money. Like, chill, I'll pay you back eventually. Money? I scrolled frantically, finding conversations with friends I'd never even met, all discussing our relationship problems. My phone buzzed. Mia. I'm coming over, with wine. 20 minutes later, Mia was sitting on my couch. So he just said you were too invested? That's the lamest breakup excuse ever. And get this, he's been seeing someone named Rebecca for months. No way. That lying piece of... It gets worse. He's been talking about how clingy I am, and apparently, I'm always on his case about money. Mia put her glass down. Wait, didn't you loan him money for his car repair, and his sister's gift, and rent? I counted on my fingers. Probably close to $3,000 total. Did he ever pay any back? He was going to, after he got back on his feet. Honey, you've been played. Classic financial manipulation. But he said he was saving for our Hawaii trip. Mia gave me a look. Check his Instagram. I pulled up his profile. There it was, a location tag from 2 weeks ago. Waikiki Beach, with a petite blonde I'd never seen before. Is that... Let's find out. Mia searched social media. Bingo. Rebecca Miller. Works at Downtown Fitness, where Jake supposedly started going 3 months ago. My phone buzzed with a text from an unknown number. Hi, Layla, it's Camila. Got your number from Jake's phone. Need to talk to you. It's important. Can we meet? I showed Mia the text. His sister. What does she want? I don't know, but I'm about to find out. That night, Jake texted demanding his phone back. I need it ASAP. Can drop by tomorrow at 2. Sorry, I have plans. How about 5? I stayed up taking screenshots, sending them to my email. Every insulting comment, every lie, every message with Rebecca. In the morning, David noticed my red eyes at work. Rough night? Ex-relationship now. Turns out Prince Charming was actually a lying toad. Want to talk about it over lunch? For the first time in days, I smiled. I really would. At 4:30, I waited for Camila at Copper Cup Coffee. When she walked in, her expression was grim. Layla, thanks for meeting me. What's this about, Camila? She took a deep breath. There's something you need to know about my brother. Camila stirred her latte nervously. This isn't the first time Jake has done this. He has a pattern. What do you mean? Before you, there was Amanda. And before her, Zoe. He dates women who are stable, financially secure, uses them until they're drained, then finds someone new. My stomach twisted. And you never thought to warn me? I tried dropping hints. Remember when I asked if he was borrowing money? But he's my brother. I wanted to believe he'd changed. How does Rebecca fit into this? Tyler's sister? Is that who he's with now? Camila's eyes widened. Oh God, Tyler will lose it if he finds out. Wait, Rebecca is Tyler's sister? Jake's best friend? Younger sister. She just moved back to town a few months ago. My phone buzzed with a text from Mia. You won't believe what I just heard. Call me ASAP. I excused myself to call her. What's up? I ran into Sarah at the bar. Jake's been telling everyone you're unstable and financially controlling. Said you threatened to expose private photos if he left you. What? I know, but he's been spinning this narrative for weeks, making himself the victim. Returning to Camila, I found her scrolling through her phone. Here, Rebecca's Instagram. She's at Meridian Cafe right now. 20 minutes later, Mia and I walked into Meridian Cafe, spotting the blonde from the Hawaii photos. Are you Rebecca? She looked up. Yes? I'm Layla, Jake's girlfriend. Well, ex-girlfriend as of last week. Her coffee cup froze midway to her mouth. Ex? He said you broke up months ago. Funny, since he only dumped me 8 days ago. That's impossible. We've been exclusive since April. I showed her date-stamped photos from March through May. Oh my God, he told me you were his obsessive ex who couldn't let go. Did he also tell you he borrowed nearly $3,000 from me? He borrowed money from you too? That evening, David, Mia, and I made a plan. So he's played all of us, David said. His family, his friends, 2 girlfriends. And Tyler has no idea he's dating his sister, Mia added. Rebecca's meeting us tomorrow, I said. She's bringing proof of the money he's taken from her. What's the plan? David asked. Well, Jake's coming at 5 to get his phone. The phone with all the evidence. Which you've backed up, Mia confirmed. Every message. Now we expose him where it hurts most. His reputation. Tyler's hosting a party Saturday, Mia said. Everyone will be there, including Jake. Perfect. When Jake showed up for his phone, I handed it over with a smile. He looked suspicious. What's with the good mood? Thought you'd be a mess. Just realized what a bullet I dodged. Oh, by the way, I ran into Rebecca today. We had the most interesting conversation. The color drained from his face. What are you talking about? Funny thing about dating your best friend's sister behind his back. Everyone finds out eventually. As he stood there speechless, I closed the door in his face. Saturday night arrived quickly. Tyler's apartment was packed when Mia, David, Rebecca, and I walked in. You sure about this? Mia squeezed my hand. Never been more sure of anything. Rebecca fidgeted nervously. Tyler's going to flip when he finds out. We spotted Jake by the kitchen, laughing with friends. He froze when he saw us together. What's going on here? He approached, voice panicky. Just enjoying the party. I smiled sweetly. Tyler spotted us. Layla, didn't expect to see you here. And sis, you didn't tell me you were coming. We have something important to tell you, Rebecca said. After we explained everything, Tyler's face went from confused to furious. He's been dating my sister? Behind my back? And two-timing her with me, I added. Plus taking money from both of us. And spreading lies about Layla, Rebecca finished. Tyler slammed his drink down. Where is he? Wait, I grabbed his arm. We have a better idea. 20 minutes later, Tyler clinked a glass, gathering everyone's attention. Thanks for coming tonight. Got a special presentation for you all. David connected his laptop to the TV, and suddenly screenshots of Jake's text messages filled the screen. What the hell? Jake pushed through the crowd. What is this? Just showing everyone who you really are, bro, Tyler said coldly. The messages scrolled through. Jake bad-mouthing me, his lies to Rebecca, the money he'd borrowed from both of us, screenshots of bank transfers. This is private. Jake lunged for the laptop, but David blocked him. Not anymore. I stepped forward. Not when you've been dragging my name through the mud. You're crazy, he sputtered. She's making this all up. Am I? Rebecca joined me. Because I have the receipts, too. She held up bank statements. Camila emerged from the back. Don't forget the money from Mom for your fake startup. Jake looked around wildly, finding only disgusted faces. This is a setup. No, it's accountability, I replied. By the way, I've prepared a payment plan for you. I handed him a document. $3,000 plus interest. I'm not paying you anything. Then I'm sure the small claims court judge will be very interested in all this evidence. 3 weeks later, Jake's first payment arrived in my account. I took Mia and David out for dinner to celebrate. To freedom from toxic people, Mia raised her glass. And to making new friends, David added, smiling at me. I'd started seeing David casually. Nothing serious yet, but promising. Rebecca and I had developed an unexpected friendship. Heard Jake got fired, Mia mentioned. His boss was at the party. And Tyler kicked him out of their apartment, David added. That night, I deleted the last of Jake's photos from my phone. For 3 years, I'd been there for him through everything, only to be discarded for the dumbest reason, a lie covering his betrayal. But as I looked around at my true friends, I realized that being too invested in the wrong person had taught me to invest wisely in the right ones. And that was a lesson worth every penny. What would you have done if you discovered your partner was not only cheating, but had systematically manipulated you financially while damaging your reputation behind your back? Would you have exposed them publicly like Layla did, handled it privately, or taken an entirely different approach? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this revenge story of standing up to toxic manipulation, hit that like button and subscribe for more compelling stories that make you think. New uploads every week.